The other aspect we have it is fillers. And this is where the personal philosophy comes into it. You can put fillers anywhere in the face if you know what you're doing. There's lots of places you shouldn't put fillers into them, and lots of places you can put with better technique. So when you look at fillers, it took me a while to just get my head wrapped around this concept. We're treating people, and I want to have fillers. The question is why? I want to look fuller. Why you want to look fuller? And when we look at ourselves, I mean, people look at their faces quite a bit. Actually, you look at the mirror image, you don't look at your face, really. And what do I like about my face? Well, I look tired. I look saggy. I look angry. And that's what you need to look at. You need to have what the patient's trying to do. And then, what am I trying to be? I want to look less saggy. What am I trying to look? I want to look slimmer. I want to look more attractive. I want to look younger. So on the left-hand side here, my left, is reality. On the right side is my goal, my dream, what I want to accomplish. So the way to look at it is a concept, really. Once you understand the concept, life becomes a lot easier. Is that I take in my car to sound effects to do whatever they do. My son wants loudspeakers that blows a hole in my ear. That's fine. I get a flat tire along the way. Which is more important? I have to fix the flat tire. By taking away negative features about your face, you're only left with positive features. So you're strategic where you're putting that stuff. You're not wasting in an area that looks really good, doesn't need enhancement. Why even inject anything there? Unless you're trying to sell syringes. But if you want to look for something that take the negative, chip away at the negative. Like Michelangelo said, David's statue was there. He just chipped away all the unnecessary pieces. And that's what you do with it. So you take how I feel and take away the negative features and add to the positive features. And then you have a beautiful result. It's not random. There's actually a process to this, a way of thinking about it. So when you look at someone, you need to look at their face. You have to look at them at rest with no expression. You have to look at them when they're smiling. You have to understand where the structural approach to it. There's a systematic way. Like when you're building a house, you didn't build a house. There's steps to it. You have to have your foundation, your walls, your roof, and then you do your furniture. You don't build a house, you put the TV there in the middle of an empty piece of land. You have to start with the process. So you look at the dynamic, interaction. I mean, lots of these areas in the face, I can put 20 syringes into them. And we call them the black holes of the face, the temple, certain areas. I can put and I see no results because I'm putting in the wrong space. And I eventually get you to look right, and you're happy with me. You leave the office, you smile, and suddenly you have this big chunk that moves up and down that looks so unnatural. So you have to see what the patient looks right now with the smiling. So when I'm talking to you, even briefly, I'm actually observing your face. And I see how the lines move, the positions of the eye, the cheeks, the lips, the neck, all these things come into it. So when we're trying to fix someone, I need material. It's like asking me to make a 3-tier wedding cake and give me 1 cup of flour. Ain't gonna happen. You need to have enough material. And you know, we all get obsessed by syringes. I used to think about it like that. Here's a tablespoon, and just this little blob here, is that 1 syringe? Do you think that 1 little blob is gonna fix your cheeks and lips and forehead and temples? Not gonna happen. But each has cost to it, so you have to be strategic where you're placing that. 2, 3, 4, maybe. By the time you get into 8, 10, 12, 16, my God. But then you're getting into the cost of it. The line, we use all kinds of lines. We use the Juvederm, I used Restylane in the past. Now we're using the Dioxin RH. It's one of the, last year they won the award. Although they have a new line, RH 1, 2, 3, and 4. They actually won the prize for all of them, which doesn't really happen in this highly competitive industry. In Canada, it's highly regulated. I think we have 5 products, lines, different companies. In Europe, there's 198. And some of them are really very shady. Some of them are really good. And the way of thinking, when I started doing this, we said, you know, doc, just I have 1 line, fill it. And we did that. And looking back at it, that probably wasn't the appropriate way of looking at it. So if you have this house falling apart, and you want to make the house look better, If you ask me to fix one line, it's almost like telling me I'm going to fix this one window in the center, the rest of the house looks great. It doesn't work like that. You have to be systematic. When you're building your house, you have to build your foundation. And the foundation of the face, the area around the eye, your cheeks, the temples, that's the area you need to build. Then you build the contour, which is basically your walls and your roof. And that's the area around the mouth. By treating this, then treating this, you can take away a lot of the negatives. Then finally, you'll worry about your furniture and your appliances and TVs and all that. That's little lines here and there. And some people just need one line, that's fine. But a lot of people, they come with a lot of changes to them. You have to be really systematic. If you're going to get a good result, you need to build the foundation, do the contour, and do the then you have a beautiful house. A beautiful house like this doesn't just happen. There's a process to doing this.